Check and see if we back up.
All right, Shalom. Once again, we're going to see and check and see if the feed is feeding. All right. We're in them times when the getting is tough. All right. And we're talking about that bread, that real bread. Come. So the water Yahweh Shema Shah. All right. So once again, we're going to just give a quick all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. You know, double honors be to the apostles, the elder bishops, great millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders, walking with GMS, and men that are like them that is pushing the word of truth and sincerity. Shalom, total fleck. We're back at it again because, you know, our feed line got shut down. It was buffering. So we're doing a part 2 of the Highways and Byways live. Lord's will is edifying. Once again, we're going to start off with Amos, the 8th chapter. Yeah, please. By all means.
Because we was just tapping into how, you know, pretty much things identify us as the true Israelites, the curses, etc. How our adversaries are currently over us at this point in time. All right, which is a good indicator that, you know, we are the biblical Israelites, man. But real quick, this is Lamentations 1. And I'm going to start at 3. It says, Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen. She findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits.
Let's go to help them out with that one.
Verse 4, it says, the ways of Zion do mourn, because none come to the solemn feast. All her gates are desolate. Her priests sigh, her virgins are afflicted, and she is in bitterness. Her adversaries are the chief, her enemies prosper. You see? So all the adversaries and chief people, all right, of the nation of Israel, all right, in this context, Judah, which is the head, you know, and if you conquer the head, so you conquer everything. See?
That's why you read in Genesis the 49th chapter, who's going to rouse up Judah. Judah has to get what's a good word? He has to get amped up. Man. He has to be turned on. Yeah, the spirit got to get stirred up. All right, when Judah getting stirred up, guess what? Who's going to follow suit? The other tribes, man. Northern tribes, they're going to follow suit. They're going to put their bullshit aside. You northern tribes that think y'all got an alt with Judah and Judah with Ephraim. No, all that alts are going to be, it's going to be going away, and we're going to focus our attention on who's our real enemy. All right? And y'all don't want that to happen. Like I said prior to this before, Esau, the so-called white man, has spent trillions upon trillions of dollars to hide this from you niggas, man.
Yeah, that's the spirit. The apostles brought that out. The guy out of the limousine said, how did y'all find out we spent billions of dollars to keep this away from you? You know, some time back.
Yeah.
You know, so they've been trying to hide the truth for a long time.
That's why the Lord dimmed your lights, man. You know, he dimmed your lights. He made you all small amongst the heathen. He made the heathen lords above you, just for that very said moment. All right, so we can continue to call upon our names, our true power, man.
But Lamentation 1:5 again, it says, her adversaries are the chief, her enemies prosper, for Yahweh have afflicted her for the multitude of her transgressions. Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. You see, so like I said again, you know, our enemy has become chief over us, man. All right, and our number one enemy is Esau Edom. That he is prideful, and they have all been on that accord, man. You see, to be lords over us, man. That was their whole goal. Psalms the 83rd chapter. You see, they are confederate against us, man. You know, that's their whole agenda. They rejoice at it. Like we said, Psalms 137. All right, when we were getting taken down by the Babylonians, Esau Edom was in the midst, screaming, raise it, to destroy it. So they were rooting and tooting for our demise, man.
Yep. Even when we went up to the land of Egypt, the Amalekites, man, all we had to do was just pass through the highway. No, Esau was hating, man. That's what I was talking about. The time when we tried to pass Egypt, that's when they started that battle. Amalek, they got to the.
Talking about the battle with Joshua.
Yeah.
About the Amalekites.
Yeah, and they took the weak. They did the, which it goes into there's nothing new under the sun. They're the same
That's
tactic.
in Exodus.
Yeah. It's an Exodus.
I think it's one of Numbers too.
Yeah, it probably was the same account, I believe. But it goes about that. Yeah, I believe so as well. Either or. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's too simple.
That just goes to show you that Esau's tactics is never really advanced. Only thing that really helped Esau was the Heavenly Father. That's why you call about the manifestation of him getting his land, him putting us in slavery. That wasn't of his doing. Give me a starting 5 out of O Block, man. Maybe not now. You know what I mean? But come on, man. I had niggas run through this whole city, so to speak, man. You know? But it wasn't of that. We had to get humble. We had to get a base, man. Just like how Esau's the base now, and everybody's finding out that Esau's the so-called, he's the real Momo, the real pedophile. He's the real weirdo. All right? But let's go ahead. Let's get Lamentations 4. All right?
We got Lamentations.
And Jeremiah 17 for after that as well.
Lamentations 4, starting at the top.
Yep.
How is gold become dim?
All right, the gold that's talking about the Israelites. All right, go ahead.
How is the most fine gold changed?
Yeah, how's it changed?
The stone of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. Verse 2. Precious sons of Zion.
Yep, that's talking about the Israelites. Just we gotta continue to make that point. It ain't talking about you other niggas, man.
Comparable to the fine gold.
Yep.
How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers?
Yeah. Keep going. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
Jake, we lost their value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we lost.
So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Either.
You gotta speak up a little, read a little. Yeah.
You
Okay.
always wanted to say this, pick up.
Yeah, speak up a little bit, brother. On your
Okay.
line, yeah, you gotta use that voice, man. Because you can not just the cameras picking up, we also are making our voice out to these people too. We're
All right.
proclaiming it, brother.
Calm.
You know, we're proclaiming this. We gotta make this believable. It's already believable, but we're making it. You know what I mean? We're men. Lift up your voice like a trumpet, man. Go ahead,
Starting at verse 2 again. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to the fine gold.
Yeah.
How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers?
And that goes with Matthew the 5th chapter as well. We lost our soul. How do we lose our soul, Doc? We lost it by losing, first of all, our heritage, which goes with the name. Niggas lost the name. I'm watching videos of Fallout, and they are boldly using Yeshua. I'm trying to get away from that name. That name, or Jesus. It's like you learn the name, and then you fall out and you start calling on some bullshit, man. And the Lord took it from us. All right, you wasn't grateful. Niggas aren't grateful. That's why that Lord had us walking in circles, man, for years. Just so he could test our integrity. And guess what? We failed that. All right, when you read the whole chapter of Deuteronomy 28. All right, that should be it on that. You get Jeremiah 17:4. Whatever precept you got. God dang. It's like dry or some shit out here. Come out, JK. Hey man, y'all lost that, man. Y'all got dim. We used to be the beacon of life, man. You know, prosperity. Now you niggas are spokesmen for cutting your rod off, man. All right, you're the hands for being pro abortions, pro smash the nations, pro chip. You niggas are pro evil, man. All right, and the Lord he's not forgetting about nothing. He's not forgetting about how big that nigga Shaq house is. That nigga house $50 million, man. That nigga live in a small city. And how he do that? He sold himself out. He did it. Niggas like that, man.
Jeremiah 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from the inheritance.
Thine inheritance.
Thy inheritance.
All right? We discontinue that. The main thing we have lost, which was our main blessing, was the name to call upon on, all right? In good and bad times, man. We have completely lost that, all right?
That I gave thee,
Yep.
and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger,
Yeah.
which shall burn forever.
All right, you keep putting, poking your face, poking your finger at somebody's face like a woman. She's gonna continue to provoke you. That's all that you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans did for hundreds of years, for thousands of years. Continue to provoke that bear. All right, you don't want to get on the Heavenly Father's bad side, man. Heavenly Father's bad side is death. All right, it's death. I mean, that's all I can say. That's why niggas be dropping dead in the hood from gout, high blood pressure, by the way of the sword, drugs, depression, stress, anxiety. All right, you name it. That's it on that out.
Yes, sir.
Come.
So Deuteronomy 28 and verse 48, it says, therefore shalt
Now we
thou
get to that
serve.
article, Saquon.
It says, therefore thou shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in
Yep.
hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
And you know that comment that modern day, and which that's going back into the articles through the spirit, because guess what? You did have a yoke of iron on your neck, man, during this transatlantic slave trade. You niggas physically had yokes of iron. We can go to Google and pop it up. There wasn't no diehead with a yoke of iron on his neck, and if it was, he was a Jake. All right, the Punjabis, they got in the band and cut in India, man. Those are niggas down there. All right, they're not treated like a common or Elamite. Anyways, yeah, the yoke of iron now is debt. It's debt to society. It's debt to your job, debt to your fucking woman, debt to your kids, debt to your vehicle payment, man, debt to insurance. That's the one that's keeping you niggas down there, man. All right? Esau no longer really has a yoke of iron on your neck physically, but guess what? When martial law starts to pop off, 2 Ezra 15th chapter, you're gonna start seeing more and more of that. When martial law is enacted, you're gonna start seeing a lot of it. And guess what? I through the spirit, I mean thinking about it, the troops that don't wanna serve their oath, that you put your right hand up and you swear to the feds, foreign and domestic, them niggas, they don't follow a law to put a nigga to death or put him in jail or subdue him, they might get put to death. Because we're in the times of war. And if you know anything about war or the draft, if you don't adhere to the draft or war during a good wartime, they can put you to death. All right? They can literally threaten you with death if you don't want to serve the war in a very austere time. That's why I think in the spirit how that's going to work and how it's going to play out. That's why they're going to send out the NATO troops, the troops the ones that have no ties to America, the ones that are actually tired of black fatigue, Edomite fatigue, what have you, you know?
Alright, this is first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made a point, but Deuteronomy 28, break that down as well. But one of all things, who do you go to if you run out of water and food? That's why it's so easy for a nigga to sell out, because you don't see past what Esau provides for you. But like I said, when we go back into this article, it's going to show you how Esau really thinks and cares about you, Jakes, man. All right, you can no longer go to Esau to bail you out. All right, go bankrupt. You start off on this clean slate. No, Esau is tired of bailing you niggas out, man. Y'all are overdue for an ass whooping.
Well, first I'm gonna show the picture that Trump, when he made that post, this is what he added to the picture of the post. This nigga, AI generated his face into a fucking Vietnam War smack.
Ooh, the cab, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're getting busy out there.
Nigga ain't playing, bro. Got the fucking helicopters in the background and shit.
That's spiritual too. Because when everything was popping off, the late 60s, early, don't worry about it. The late 60s, early 70s, there was still a lot of segregation, even in the ranks of the military. You had one fly ass Jake, Southern tribe Jake, He was talking about they couldn't wear they bushes, man. You know, Jake had the glasses a lot. They would fly shit in Vietnam. He said, when I get home, I'm fighting war that they was taught to call us niggas by who? The so-called white man. But all I do this all just to come home to be called a nigga and go back to the tenements. All right, so that's the spirit that Esau's getting put back into. This ancient spirit, man, which is fuck niggas, man.
It's been fuck niggas.
Yeah, it's
They're trying to hide it.
Oh yeah, the double sleep. Yeah.
This is from CNN.com. It says President Donald Trump posted a meme on social media Saturday saying that Chicago will find out why it's called the Department of War as the city's official braces for an immigration crackdown. I love the smell of deportations in the morning. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. The Post reads, Trump signed an executive order Friday to rebrand the Pentagon as the Department of War. The post includes what appears to be an AI-generated image of the president wearing a hat and sunglasses with the Chicago skyline in the background, occupied by the text reading Chicago apocalypse together. Now, so pretty much he's saying the apocalypse is about to happen. You know what I'm saying?
And we get the definition of apocalypse too as well, which that's synonymous with damn, I forgot the word, but I didn't get back to it. We get the definition of apocalypse. Sorry, doom. Yeah, doom, gloom. Yeah, evil times, bad times. Yeah, the end times, so to speak. And we are those end times, man. That's why that through spirit, that AI stuff, that's becoming more and more prevalent, man. That shit kind of bugged out. That is bugged out, man.
Hey, you know what? It's a spirit too, because just thinking about that Chicago situation with Trump talking about deportation, etc. If you remember, it was like a year or two ago, or you know what I'm saying, the Venezuelans came in Chicago and started terrorizing the hoods and shit, man. You know, all the dudes came in and was taking over shit. They was in O Block and everything. You see them Venezuelans came through this, and it's also the spirit because Trump sending troops up into Venezuela as well, man. So Trump is doing a number on all fronts, man.
Yeah.
Cruel Lord. Isaiah 19. Cruel Lord in Egypt.
That's the same thing. Even when some years back, back in 05, when the levees broke during Hurricane Katrina, they sent them niggas up north, west, and them niggas started terrorizing stuff. They were just a bunch of lawless niggas. But who made them that way, man? Chiefly Yahweh Shem Shai, but he used Esau as the instrument of cruelty, so to speak. Niggas don't know how to swim. And guess what? Esau put the water on them niggas, man. You know?
That's crazy.
Hey, man, that's beautiful. Yes.
Apocalypse. Roland Etymology says Revelation.
That's
That's why you got the book of
Yeah,
Revelation.
yeah,
You look at the
Revelation.
Greek word. Actually, it's gonna say it, actually. Yeah, come on. It says disclose from Church Latin, apocalypse, Revelation, Greek, apocalypse. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. It's Greek. It's a Greek word. Uncover. It says the Christian end of the world story is part of the Revelation in John the Patmos book, Apocalypsos. The title rendered into English as Apocalypse. It says the general meaning in modern. It says belief in the intimate end of the present world.
Ooh, the present world. Man, you gotta break that thing down with context, man. Whose world we live in now today? And it's plain to see. Who's running everything? Job 9:24, it was given into the hands of the wicked. Who's the wicked? You go down to layman's terms, the so-called white man. All right, nobody likes him. You can read Obadiah, the first chapter. It's everywhere, man. That's why them niggas want to be kicked out the what I'm saying. That's why they don't ever want to identify themselves or self-identify themselves as Esau Edom, because they're the one that's bringing terror to this place. They want to be everybody except them own people, which they fit perfectly. And this is why Barakatay Halabashim Al Shai Bashim Kakadash, the Lord has given us the gift of understanding words, man, because words have a lot of double. That's how brothers are able to make videos on double speak. You know, a lot of other camps, they don't really get too deep with things like this. They can get a little deep, touch the surface, but that's where it ends, man. You know? But through the spirit, started our apostles and the bishops, they taught us to kind of challenge ourselves, so to speak. All right? With these big ass words, breaking them down. The etymons of words, the origins of these words, man. The beginnings of the words. All right? So we can continue to edify, man. It's all about edifying who? The hope of the elect, man. Which come out the 12 tribes, 12,000 each of the nation of Israel. All right?
Just off that word, pretty much going into goes into the revealing the end of the world. The second Ezra 9:5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and end, and the end is manifest. That's another word.
Made known.
Yeah. Magnified, revealed, all the same words. Even so, the times also of the highest has plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs.
Signs. That's a big. I have to say it again. And this is what that's why Jake is constantly looking there. We might look like we all bugged out. No, man, I'm constantly looking for our chariots, man. Our Air Force, man. Look at that sign. Look at that numbers. I love looking at we don't get too bugged out with it. But I see a 144 or 3 7s, hell, 3 6s. We all know that who that coincides with. All right, the end of this world, this known world. That's been just destroying. There's been a straight annoyance for a long time, forever, which forever goes back to a long period of time. All right, you never go to the article, precepts, and whatever brothers got, man.
I already read it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just the headline you said?
Oh, no, I read a little bit. Let me see if there's some more. I guess I can read a little bit more. It says.
Oh yeah.
It says on Saturday. It says the what's his name? Democratic Illinois Governor J.P. Hartsker, whatever that name is, on Saturday called Trump's post not normal. The president of the United States is threatening to go to war with an American city.
Hold up. Did the nigga really say that it's not normal? When you can literally walk, you can sit here for 10 minutes in this position right here and see what you think is normal. See, a nigga don't know what normal means.
Right.
This ain't normal. This is a video game to us, man. On the outside looking in, bro, if I was like a foreigner or like a nigga from like the deep skirts of like Hamland and I come to America and sit here for 10 minutes, bro, I would want to off myself, man. This ain't normal. There's nothing about America that spews normal, man. So you niggas get martial law, the troops kicking in your doors. That you know what I mean? That's not far fetched. Cause we in a decaying society, man. You know?
Right. Yeah, your boy Trump, really the presidents from the beginning, they should have been done this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course we know Esau got a little hidden agenda around. He always got multiple reasons why he doing shit. Always trying to say it for a good reason. Really want to put Jake back in slavery, but you see, cause what's that Psalms 1:1? We don't gotta get it.
I got a point. I got a quick point.
You see Psalms 1:1. It says he said crazy. I ain't gonna do it. but you see Psalms 1:1. He said no wicked person is gonna remain in my kingdom. Pretty much. He said I'm gonna just early destroy all. That's a lot. We must, but just real quick. I'm gonna give it back to you.
No, go ahead.
Real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's how a true king should be. You know what I'm saying? He should. If you see gangs and all that kind of shit like that, them niggas are terror. You should have sent your army to kill all them niggas. You supposed to give a little warning first. But hey, if y'all don't get y'all shit together, on this day we gonna come, we gonna fuck them niggas up. But the problem with Esau, he the one that allowed that shit to go on for so long. Because he want to do this, because he want a reason to make it a police state. Because he's the one that created this shit.
Before you gotta make a quick correlation. Back in January 6th, 2 years ago when they raided, why the fuck they didn't send out troops then? Why was it a fed state or police state then?
They trying to party with them.
Yeah. When they stormed the house. Yeah, the Capitol. Why was it in a dire situation? Yeah, but the niggas that's probably selling some roofs. Why now? That's how you identify who are of the stock of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and who's not. Because the scriptures tell you the Apocrypha, they're not as trouble as other men. That's why when Jake smoked a cigarette the first time, or Jake do some crazy fentanyl or he get bugged out, and nigga died 2 minutes from now, but Esau can do that and then smoke a pack of carton cigarettes. You know? Okay, I thought he was talking.
Yeah, because they was hurting police officers and shit. But now Trump's saying if you hurt a police officer, they should be able to do whatever the fuck they want to you. But why you ain't say that to them Proud Boys, them crackers and shit, you know? Because Esau, he got that double standard. Because really that so-called that white pride, whatever the hell that shit called, you know? Right. See?
I got Revelation 12, verse 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, both to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
Right. If I can speak on that real quick, like the elder brother made mention, he really was setting all this up, right? You know, this is part of his agenda to forward ultimately his NWO. So he can make these states and cities and these states and cities, all right. So he can set up, martial law, etc. So here it is. He, systematically created a degenerate nigga. So on the tail end, he has a reason to come in with his troops to lock down cities, to, like I said, to make these police states, etc. Man, you know, that's the craftiness of this devil. He saw. He had all this shit planned decades ago, man. Watch the movie Demolition Man. You know? I don't know if Jake ever watched that movie. But man, that's pretty much the breakdown right there. How he wants society to be governed and ran. Alright? And then when he had to sue people, see, those who were outcast from society.
For the time, with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that's
and then out of time or something like that.
Yeah.
At least we're the only one that could live, and everybody else is on EBT type shit.
Demolition Man show you how the police city states, however the police states were set up. How he you know what I'm saying? To the point where and they all were chipped. Had the C hit, and you couldn't even cuss. Everything was monitored, and your words. If you cuss, you got fined.
Oh yeah, I know.
Demolition Man
with Wesley Snipes and shit.
Yeah,
that was a great movie. That's a good movie.
Jake never watched that. Watch it.
They were censored,
not for just entertainment, but for
said Demolition Man.
Yeah, Demolition Man in the '90s.
Yeah, for educational purposes, man. You get a lot of videos.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
that's a good ass movie.
It's a good ass movie. It'll show you. And then what it said, the year 2030.
Man, we're not too far away.
It was 2033.
Either or. Yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, that's a gem. That's
Takes watch that movie, man.
Demolition.
I think it's on Tubi. I remember Big Eye threw it on.
Tubi is crazy. YouTube the joint. It's just
YouTube.
Yeah, because it shows you how that technology was always implemented or was always there. Just like the technology of the Michael C. Hill. It was always there. It was just at that time.
You just need the blue. It was always there. You needed a way to
refine it, a way to implement it. Gradualism. You think that the joint, the year 2000, so to speak, thing, nothing was there. The technology wasn't perfected. Year 2000, everybody think the year 2012 too. Everybody thought that, oh shit, something's about to happen. No, it ain't going on your term, nigga. First and foremost, nigga, you don't know what's popping. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who you are, nigga, and why this is happening. I know for damn sure I didn't know in 2012. That is a good question, because I can give you a roundabout, because that's like you said.
Just to see.
Yep.
It may have already been. I think it was.
It already been a thing. It already been a thing.
But the system behind it wasn't there.
Yeah, the actual.
And that was now we're getting into that. Tapping into that. He now has the case that he wanted against society, against humanity.
There's a reason to bring it out.
Right. And that's what he wanted. He wanted a case arson. This is why we're doing this. Because he couldn't just come, because he's the devil.
Yeah.
He couldn't just come out and straight away be like, here, take this. I mean, he could have.
Yeah.
But now he has people who are back with this with his same agenda.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, it says,
And you gotta, I'm sorry, you gotta understand prophecy. You gotta understand the way things move. That's why it's so important to understand prophecy, because it wasn't that time. All right, it was still niggas still getting bit by dogs when that stuff was getting probably developed. Niggas in the research and development team doing that. All right, this was with the missiles, all that stuff, nuclear missile power, all that stuff.
Wars had to happen.
Yeah, wars had to happen. Niggas had to still get bit by dogs. Black women had to be above the black man. The Native Americans and the northern and southern tribes had to become one stick. Esau had to continue to reclaim the hatred for you niggas. It's just, you know.
I just searched on Google when was RFID invented, and they give you a slight breakdown of the years. It says 1948, Harry Stockman theorized the concept of using radio waves to transmit data. In the 1960s, companies like Sensormatic developed early electronic surveillance systems that used radio technology. And in the 1970s, Mario Cadulo received a U.S. patent for the first passive RFID tag with rewritable memory. It says Charles Walton received a patent for his passive RFID designed to unlock doors without a key. In the 1980s, RFID began to enter the mainstream with applications in transportation, factory automation, and animal tagging.
Yeah, you got Mrs. Doubtfire across the street, man. That's when the so-called you know what has to be enacted, man. When you got niggas looking like Mrs. Doubtfire walking down the street, man. It's a confusion. You know what I mean? That's the spirit. You ain't see niggas walk. That's clean. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Lord, I'm over here watching Mrs. Doubtfire in the damn dress, man. This is when with a Pro Hulk. This is when that has to be enacted, man. Yeah, Pro Hulk or something. That shit wild, man. When confusion breaks out, everybody is not really paying attention to what's going on. That's when Esau is going to unleash that system, man. Not in the 1940. You got to pay attention to them dates, man. 1948, we know about that. That's the whole reason why World War II started, to put them niggas up in our land. In the 60s, guess what? The truth came out somewhere on the East Coast, in Harlem, New York. The 70s, the confusion. Don't know where it's about. Say it's bullshit. Go ahead,
That's pretty much it.
All right.
You know, it was a gradual moving in of these different this technology.
Yep.
You know?
Gave you nice dates of that we could back up these prophecies. That you want to start.
Like, that was what? Right in the midst of what? World War II?
It was after World War II.
What,
48.
45 to what?
To like 48, 47, 48.
That's World War II?
Yeah.
Or was it 49?
No, it was a few years. It's like 41 to like
Oh, like
45.
49.
41 to like 45.
I thought it was 45 to 49.
That was about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, but right.
And then Korea War to 55 and Vietnam. And
Yeah,
then
39 to 45.
45, 39
Yeah.
for the start.
It was right after.
That's when America joined
Yeah,
a couple years after.
So, I think you can start like 3, maybe. 4. Oh, you got it.
Oh, don't you want me to start this out?
No. Well, start at. Yeah, start.
Yep. This is Psalms chapter 101.
Because so like going back to with Trump sending the troops, like I said, you should have amended that from the beginning. That shows you Esau really don't want to end the Bible. He wanted the shit to go crazy, just so he can win it. But the elders always go into the apostles. That cause, how's it go? Cause and solution. You know, we made, yeah, you know, person from above.
Order out of chaos.
Order chaos. Yeah.
Real quick, let's say, read that. Spirit, we talked about it. We was there in Chicago. It was a Labor Day weekend, right? And I seen an article, and it said it was 51 people that got put to death that Labor Day weekend. And Trump said, if shit don't settle down in Chicago, after Labor Day, that he's gonna send them troops in there. Sure enough, we talked about it in our meeting, and Trump is, trying to set that up to get them niggas down there, man. But I just want to make mention of that because there's a lot of death that went on that weekend while he was down there. A lot.
Oh yeah, one more point too. I remember I seen because you know a lot of these police be starting that shit. Cause niggas all wicked. I ain't making no excuse for the wicked ass niggas, but it was a video. I don't know if Jake seen it. It's pretty popular. It was like a cop nigga just got out the car. I forgot what. I think he crashed this shit or something. But it was niggas they was like over there hanging out, and he just got out of his car, and he just fucking just started shooting at them niggas. He was like a off-duty cop or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they be having agents set up to start these different protests. Damn. There was a nigga like with the George Floyd shit.
Yeah, he put a basketball.
Yeah, start shooting at the cops and shit. Some shit. I think that's like a sleeper setup. Pretty much like agents that be set up in these different areas.
It's not getting airdropped with guns and weapons. Yeah, the weapons and drugs and stuff, that's not getting airdropped from an airplane. No, they got to use sleeper cells through 3-letter agencies to put that them drugs and guns in the hood for you niggas to utilize, man. But y'all just not paying attention.
That nigga named Rick Ross, the original, not the
original Rick
black
Ross.
ass rapper, the dude, the actual Rick Ross. He said he was set up by the CIA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Frank
drug
Lucas.
dealers.
Yeah, Frank Lucas was rubbing elbows with them niggas, man. All right. Psalms. Oh, you got?
Read this real quick.
Nah, what the hell?
It's Psalms 101, verse 2. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when wilt thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside and shall not cleave to me.
God, right. Right. Jake smack for that. Yeah, 10 minutes. But he said I would not set no wicked thing before me. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. And what scripture says, a king with his eyes take away wickedness out the land. He's supposed to kill all them niggas that first of all, that worship other idols and shit, or niggas that's causing violence, because what scripture says, life for life. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to kill niggas like that. You ain't supposed to be playing with them, throwing them in jail, and then releasing them and all that bullshit, you know?
Getting them probation and bonds and shit.
Right.
That's exactly what they did for the majority of niggas back then. Put you on probation. All right, let you out, on good time. No, that's not a time for that. When your house shot comes back, he ain't gonna put you niggas on probation. I mean niggas you eat them much, man.
That's for fear to
It doesn't. If a nigga got an escape route to the left or right, then he's not gonna fully subdue himself. He gotta be fully persuaded. All right, that's why you got a lot of fallouts. You got a lot of niggas that ain't really into this thing, man, because they ain't fully persuaded. They ain't got scared yet, man. And you get scared by just a damn spider that has like a number on it. You know what I mean? Something that's like prevalent to your situation. So you want me to continue going? You gotta pay attention to the signs, man. It says, verse 4, a forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. Whoso privily slandereth his neighbor.
Right, he shall not know a wicked person. Look at the damn corruption in the government. Yeah, come on now. You know what I mean? They forget, already Jake already know the government corrupted. Like we going into that word, double speech. You know what I'm saying? He said one of the main users of double speech are the people in the government, politicians. You know what I mean? All kind of corruption and wicked niggas in there doing, messing with little children, killing people, murdering people, drugs in the damn neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But they still, nothing happened to them. They get let loose. You see? But you got it.
It says, slanders the neighbor, him will I cut off, him that hath an high look, and a proud heart will I not suffer. Will not I suffer?
Right, suffer means to allow, so you ain't supposed to allow that in your view. It's like, allow that. But if he was a true Esau Edom, if he was a true righteous king or a ruler, you know what I'm saying, you actually care for your people and all this, like you said you do, then you wouldn't allow this shit. You wouldn't suffer this shit. You would have been took it out the way. But you got it.
It says, mine eye shall be upon the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me.
Right, just thinking about Americans. Do they give a fuck about the people that actually are good citizens, so-called good citizens? Niggas in the army and shit get treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? A nigga at a time you can burn the American flag, and there was an army dude. He burned the American flag. He got arrested for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's not even constitutional.
Right. According to your Constitution, you supposed to do what you allowed to do that.
That's how you retire a flag.
Yep.
Burn it.
Right.
So the enemy won't retrieve it as, the Edomite bullshit. But that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, Trump said this way, you making a year in jail if they catch you for tarnishing the flag.
Well, what happens when you start tarnishing those hook noses?
Yeah.
It's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
I was in Germany. I was so vexed that I had to say something. But I was a little so-called, I was an American, but people are still stupid. But you say anything about those small hats down there in Germany, Poland, where they so-called happened, you can go to jail for life for that. Come on, man. How you try to hide it so much that you enacted in your law? That shows you they ain't the people.
Yeah, on top of that, now I think they just made, I don't know if they thinking about it or they already made it law or whatever, that even if you burn an Israeli flag here, you can get arrested for that. And now they paying the Israeli army or some shit, like I forgot what it is, but
EDF?
yeah,
IDF.
they paying, you know what I'm saying? Like it's obviously showing that they are their daddy pretty much.
Pretty
You know
much.
what I'm saying?
IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, they get money from the US, man. They get billions. When you niggas, they're out, the American troops, they ain't got matching gear. But IDF, they getting paid, man. Who us? Our taxpaying dollars going to the niggas, man. You know? I want to talk about that. Psalms 101, it says, verse 7, he that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord Yahweh.
Right, he will early destroy all the wicked in the land. That's what that's what a righteous king would do. Or a good ruler, or today president, or whatever. You should have been did that shit from the beginning. You shouldn't allow it. Give people a slap on the wrist, let them go to jail. You know what I'm saying? No. You see, you're supposed to do that from the beginning. Because if you do that, then it will put people in fear and it'll make people respect. Now today, people don't give a fuck about the police. They don't respect the police. They come, they talk shit, get all in their face. Don't touch me, you ain't gonna arrest me. You tell me you want my ID, no, fuck you. But now Trump is getting into that anxious spirit. Now he's saying, if we ain't playing that shit no more. You spit at an officer, you hit him, he got a right to whoop your fucking ass. He can do whatever he wants.
What if a nigga got AIDS or syphilis or herpes?
Right.
That's an active threat. I'm damn near liable to shoot a nigga if he spit on me, man.
Right.
But of course,
assault, yeah.
that's assault. That's assault. Yeah. We're gonna exercise our rights that was given to us by Esau. I'm joking. But the First and Second Amendment, the amendment rights, which you niggas really wouldn't have thought of. See, you wasn't even thought about that when the Constitution was written. You niggas still considered 3/5 of a human being. So if you want to hide something from a nigga, just hide in the book, man, or put it on the bulletin board. If you want a nigga to read it, put it on BT News or World Star Hip Hop or the Shade Room or the Tea Party app or whatever the fuck it's called. All right, that's where niggas gonna get their information from the Tea Party app. Am I saying that correct?
What?
That Tea app thing, where everybody's getting like exposed and some shit. Anyways, who cares, man? That's all folly anyway, man. And that's gonna get destroyed just right along with all you so-called white people, you Edomites, you 2/3, you wicked heathen, you heathen. All right, the ones that don't want to get right with your how about you now shots playing. Any brothers got anything else? All right, y'all good? All right.
Let's go back to another one. Proverbs 20 and 26. It says, a wise king scattereth the wicked and bringeth the will over them. Scattereth the wicked. That nigga bothers him. He should have bended that shit. And it's fucked up because when Jack was somewhat in order back then, Esau was provoking these niggas to rebel. So now look, now he got what he want out of niggas, created a nigger
Nigar. Alright, and is now gonna use that shit against him now. And Esau, he been the devil, bro.
That's big right, bro.
But yeah, he should have been through through a nuke through Chicago, man.
Oh, man.
Should have been, tore up old block in 73rd and shit. Man.
Should have been disbanded that instead of Black Wall Street got disbanded.
Yeah,
But
right.
But old block still standing.
Right, but those still, old block's still here, but Black Wall Street gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Sent
saying?
the drone through breakdown.
Yeah.
Living.
The numbers fit. Cleveland Ave should have been up damn, you know what I'm talking about?
Should have been a shanty town at this point.
You know?
But that just shows the hypocrisy of Esau Edom. That's what it goes back to the same point that was going. This is how you identify who the Israelites are, who's not. Nah, brother. See,
And ultimately, it shows the power of the Heavenly Father, man, and that nothing goes on without the Heavenly Father say so, man. Prophecy has to be fulfilled, man. All right, and at the end of the day, everything is geared towards prophecy, man. So,
Yep.
hey, let the pieces fall in place.
those will get fucked up with it.
Proverbs 16 and 12. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Right. And this is why Esau Edom is about to be taken out of power, man. For his crafty, deceitful tactics against his citizens, man. You see? And the abominations he has committed as a king, man.
Yeah.
This nigga is literally the devising devices against his people.
Yeah, blood is on his
So
hands.
he can rule as a fucking tyrant. So he could be set up, because you gotta understand Esau Edom's main goal is in his quest to immortality and his quest to be like God. So he doesn't care about the collateral that comes with that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He doesn't care about how many people he has to kill in order to be set up as the Most High, in order to be set up as God, a God on this planet, bro. He doesn't care. You know? His sole agenda is to be like the Most High, man. Second Thessalonians, the second chapter, Isaiah the 14th chapter. He wants to be looked at as the Almighty, man, as the supreme being on the planet, bro. That's his agenda, and he's willing to go through any measure in order to accomplish that. And if that is the, and if he has to kill 7.5 billion people on this planet, he will do that.
Enjoy the God's phone.
Yeah.
He's already sit there. Yeah.
So his top seat, his top cabinet, whoever it may be, the top families can be looked at as the supreme being, and he'll be able to accomplish that through his AI, because he'll literally be able to police everyone. Like I said, demolition man, that AI shit is everywhere. If I say the word fuck, goddamn, might blink, yeah, blink, and then come out of that damn lead. Or funds to be deducted out of your
Like
RFID.
the funds, man. Out your hand.
You know?
Nigga
That's
think
how
you
he
better
wants
get
that
the
shit,
credit
man.
score. Yeah, credit score gonna
Show
drop.
some credit score.
Nigga gonna try to apply for a loan, or nigga gonna try to get some Popeye's
You
chicken.
said the word fuck 2 minutes ago now, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can, yeah. You gotta spend that time. Now your credit card or your debit card is suspended for maybe, let's say, one day, 24-hour period. Anything worse than that, 2 weeks suspension.
Right. That's how he wants things.
Hey, and I didn't know they got home payment on home foods now.
Yeah.
I just seen that. That's crazy.
That's how he wants shit, man. He wants to be like the Most High, man. That's his whole agenda. That's why it's like it. Dealing with these other camps, you niggas are fucking stupid. Because when you understand Esau Edom's agenda, it'll make the MOTB more clear to understand. Way more clear. If I'm a carnal man and I can't just poof and, make the things I want happen, but I have a carnal blessing, the sword, I have technology, I'm gonna use that in order to accomplish my goal. And like I said, us understanding that Esau Edom's end goal is to be like the Most High, how will he be able to accomplish that? Carnally with his technology, man, with his AI, with his blessing, with that RFID. That's how he'll be able to accomplish his ultimate goal, man, his NWO, with the things that he has, in front. Sword, technology, deception, deceit, double,
Yeah.
you know? That's how he'll be able to accomplish that agenda, man.
Hey, so Lord's will, that was edifying us amongst the body, Lord's will, the hope elect. So with that, we're going to give all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and Kakadash. Double honors be to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elders and army of GMS, and men that are like them, that is pushing the word of truth at the city. Hey, shalom, to those that are Baba Bo. Shalom and endure. Shalom.